Hi, my name is Susie Gaouette. I was an EA for 20 years before joining Pent. When Frontier and the Chief and Council decided that they would have two Pent positions, it was finally a chance for me to fulfill my goal of becoming a teacher. I am thankful for this opportunity and I will try my hardest to succeed. My first thought was to write about my children. They had the biggest impact on my life. They changed me in so many ways. They made me who I am today. But I cannot talk about 12 people, so I will talk about their father instead, the love of my life, Benny Chartrand. Without him, I wouldn't have my beautiful babies. Who knows where I would be today? I met Benny when I was 16. We have been together for 28 years, and as I mentioned earlier, we have 12 children together. Benny and I spent our whole adult years together. We have grown together into the people we are today. When we were younger, we rode bikes together. I learned fast why easy gear is important on a bike. I got stuck in the mud trying to go through it in hard gear. Benny had to save me. That day, I learned that you need different strategies to tackle different tasks. As a teacher, I will remember that all children are unique and require you to adapt to them. As Benny and I got older, we started riding quads. Those were some good times. In our adventures, I learned to think fast, problem solve quickly, and maneuver the quad so we wouldn't get stuck or tip. I would like to believe that it will help me think fast when problems arrive in my classroom. Benny is a great father to our children. Benny has been my support system for a long time. If he wasn't, then I probably wouldn't be in this room today. He supported me with all my choices. He stayed home and sacrificed for me to go to college, and now once again, he's doing it so I could go to university. Whenever I am feeling down, he is the person I go to. He is my rock. He has shown me that it's okay to be vulnerable once in a while. You don't have to be strong all the time. He has shown me empathy. I will show my students the same and be the person that they need me to be in the moment. Now, you might think that I learned to be patient from my children, but I believe I learned it from the constant questions like, where's the ketchup or where's my hat? As a teacher, being patient will help me with my students, and I know we can all think of a few students who need a little bit of extra patience from the adults around them. Benny has also helped me with self-regulation. I changed a lot throughout the years. I went from being a person who was always on the defense, ready to argue, to being a calmer person and just saying Manu. Anyone who has been in a relationship knows that your spouse knows how to push your buttons and will push you to the limit. But then again, maybe it's just mine. I believe staying calm with my students will help me through the days you need it, especially when there's 25 students saying 6, 7. Manu. Through the years, Benny and I didn't always agree on everything, but we do agree on the important stuff. We think communication is important. We talk and we listen to our children, and we make sure that they are okay. We believe that what children have to say is important and they deserve to be heard. The next person I would like to mention is my coworker Florence Thompson, who I consider a mentor. Florence graduated from Penn in 2002. She has taught every class in high school. She was the resource teacher for a few years, the vice principal, and now the principal. Florence was the first land-based teacher in our school. She would take the students medicine picking and have a week-long culture camp. I learned a lot from her about picking medicine and camping. There is something so calming and peaceful about being outdoors. One of the things Florence taught me was how important it is to build positive relationships with your students, to have mutual respect for each other. As a teacher, I will show my students the respect they deserve, and I am hopeful that they show me the same. Florence has also shown me kindness. She built up my confidence, made me believe I was capable of coming here. Florence told me many times that I should go to Penn. She told me I would be a good teacher. I am thankful for her showing me what it takes to be a great teacher. Last but certainly not least, on today's list of positive relationships is Shirley Thompson. She is Florence's little sister. Shirley was the ELA teacher, and now she is the new land-based teacher. Shirley is currently working on her doctorate. All she has left is to argue her thesis. I am really proud of her. Shirley is one of my closest friends. Sometimes we would go berry picking or visit and have tea. Now, let me tell you, to go berry picking, you need to be patient. I know I said Benny taught me patience, but berry picking is on a whole different level. And I think I leveled up in that area. As the land-based teacher, Shirley has shown me that no matter how young or old your students are, they will benefit from going outside and learning. During the fall, we took the grade ones outside to harvest the school garden. They loved it as we sat out and they ate fresh carrots and celery. After seeing the grade ones outside, I started taking them outside too. We would have sharing circles or sit in the grass and I would read them a story. When I would ask them questions about the story, they seemed to remember more. But then again, maybe it was just me thinking they did. I believe I have a good support system. There have been a lot of people who have made positive impacts on me and on the type of teacher I would like to be. I know I want to teach my students in a place where they feel valued and appreciated. Thanks, folks.